And if at first they think it's strange, they won't think twice if they don't have a brain.
Ozzy. Jesus. Thank you, Ozzy. Hello, friendos.
Hello.
Hi, Mother.
Hello.
Hello.
You
Hi,
guys all
Mommy.
about ready to get started?
Indeed.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's see. All right. So today we're going to kick off a new kind of campaign. Well, it's in the same kind of game, obviously. You've spoken about this, but it's an entirely new campaign because the week before last week, right? We took that break to do session 0. We finished our last one. Let me get you guys started with the ambiance music.
Thank you.
Yes. For your mood.
I
For your
needed
mood.
the background wishing.
I do not hear the music.
You do not hear the wishing?
I do not. Oh, now I
Oh.
do.
Which audio is insanely low? Is it everyone? If it's everyone, you might have to. Or is it just
I
me?
can hear it.
No,
I
not the
can hear it.
music. Nomaru
Somebody in
saying the
chat,
audio is
too.
very low.
Oh,
Everyone, if it's everyone, you might have to just raise it because I can't change much about everyone's overall. I can raise them or increase the gain. I do apologize about that.
He can hear. They can hear. Dave.
I can speak exclusively in screams if that'll help.
Please, Father.
Oh no.
Ah!
My volume's low.
What did that say?
That came through clear.
Yeah, you sound clear to me. I don't know.
Sorry. I raised my mic. There's not much I can do about myself. I do apologize.
You just have to.
They said
scream
meow
into
to
your
you,
mic.
JJ.
They screamed me out of you.
Oh, shit.
It's
Meow.
Game Mommy.
It is Game Mistress, but Kaylee likes to call me Game Mommy.
Game mommy.
Game mommy. Good lord.
Hey! Yep, that's right.
Hey, okay. So let's start this scene today, shall we?
That comes through pretty loud.
I don't know, you're fine for me. Balancing levels is always the thing I'm the worst at.
Oh, you're not the only one. A lot of people are not good at it.
Dude, I know.
Including me. Anyways.
Alright. Let's start today off with the way we started off last time. Doing a little bit of introduction about yourself and this fine ship you are on.
Can I go first?
Yeah. Let's go first. Let's start off with
I
Rebecca
was so
May, shall
afraid
we?
you were gonna say no. My name is Rebecca,
Yo,
and
why are you hitting on these fictional characters? Sorry, go ahead.
Let them hit on the camera.
My name is Rebecca, and I am a researcher. I am very smart. Oh, hey. Rebecca's for the girls, anyways.
Alright.
And the theys.
What about the
And the aliens. Alright.
Since you guys work in the same area, Hex, tell me about yourself.
do I have to?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm a human conservationist, and I'm definitely not in love with Kaylee's character, whose name I forgot. And sometimes I can turn into liquids. And don't talk to me, chatter. I'm trying to get in character. You're ruining the vibe.
What's your race called? What is the race of alien that you are called?
Okay, yeah. Sorry. So, I'm from a long line of prestigious aliens called the Handstuffians. The most noble career in my race is a porn star.
Amazing. And what do you do on the ship?
Well, I said I'm a human conservationist. I work in the lab.
That's right, sorry. I'm like half mentally baked. You guys are doing great. Okay, Dr. Cora, what about you? Tell me about yourself and what you do here on this fair ship.
My name is Dr. Cora, or just doctor is fine. I went to Oxford for medical studies and graduated at the top of my class. I am now on this sort of frontier mission that I signed up for myself because I felt that I had sort of exhausted my opportunities for new groundbreaking research.
Okay. Now, let's see. How about Valerie? You want to introduce yourself, hon?
Sure. I'm Valerie. I never went to college. Since we're coming right off the back of a doctor, so I feel belittled now. I'm the navigator here. I navigate through the space, and make sure we don't hit shit. I grew up on a space station. I've never lived on a planet. And I don't have a gambling problem. So yeah.
I believe that fully. Dave, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Dave.
What do you do?
I'm the generalized ship technician. I basically handle all the drives here and any and all other repairs, hull repair.
You keep this place
Not-
spick and span, working right?
I do my best to keep it working spick and span. Try to keep everything clean. Just one spill, some static, and it's just lights out for everybody. So I just got to make sure I stay on top of everything.
You're a little bit of a neat freak, aren't you, Dave?
Yes.
Yes?
Listen, it's just I like things to be neat and tidy. Okay, if I trip over anything and smash into a drive, we could be stranded out here in space. If you get any sort of like foreign material in the fluids, the fuel doesn't pump right, something happens. It's just not good. It's just not
I'm
good.
being
I have
told
to
that
keep
Dave
everything
is
clean.
the king and the legend. There's plenty of Dave support going on right now. All right.
Yes,
I
we
like
all
that
like
support.
Dave.
Yeah, why did Dave get capitals and no one else?
Long may he reign.
I mean, when you question the capital, you don't question the fact that none of you know Dave's last name.
Did? Yeah, Dave
I don't
keeps the
even
ship
know.
running, and that's all I care about.
I don't even know if Dave is his real first name.
Honestly, I don't think he'll ever tell you. But let's go to last and not least. Let's go to the captain of our ship. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm John Hawthorne. I'm the captain of the Ebon Hawk. I named this bitch, so deal with it. Specifically, it's named after the first spacefaring person, so you know that's where that came from. I like studying shit, like artifacts and shit. It's not my job. It's not what I do for a living, but it's always interested me.
You've been claimed as a husband.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
It's 100% his voice, isn't it?
It's always the
For
voice.
sure-
It's
for
always
sure
the
the
fucking
voice.
voice.
It's
built
for
like
sure
a-
the voice that I
Yeah,
never realized
100%.
he has.
It's because he has his own
Wait, you
ship.
can talk?
No, tell us though. Is it the voice? Is it the
He's
voice?
rich. He owns his own ship.
Hi, Johnny. Oh, you have a nickname now.
Oh, Johnny boy.
Not the nickname.
Johnny
right.
Hawthorne.
So, let us continue. You are all aboard the Ebon Hawk, as John has told us. You are deep space exploring, and as a little bit has been said, you guys are a research ship. You go from planet to planet, gathering samples of plant life. You're trying to splice together different plants to better help back on Earth. That's your guys' job. That's what you mainly study. That's what you're looking for. You're going throughout just another day. I want to say on this day, you guys are just kind of coasting through space. You guys are just coasting slowly through deep space. You just finished your last mission. You're taking a little bit of a break. John's on the bridge, just looking out at space, and the rest of you are off doing your own shit, you know? Just kind of hanging out. In fact, Rebecca, what are you up to right now? You guys are just coasting off in space. What are you doing?
Right now I am in the crew lounge, and I am reading some books about different alien plants.
Okay. Is anyone in the crew lounge as well?
I am always with Rebecca.
You are my queen, Rebecca. Sorry.
Rebecca, my queen. No, not like that. We're just research partners.
Yeah, we're just very casual.
Sorry, you
So
were
it's
researching
weird. That's
with-
really weird, actually, that you think I would fuck a human. That's not. I would never do that.
So are you and Rebecca just like both researching right now in the crew lounge, just hanging out, doing random research? Okay.
Yeah, she said
so-
she's reading about plants. I'm reading about animals.
All right. So Hex and Rebecca are in the lounge researching. Cora, what are you doing?
Well, I would say I'm in the medical lab. Probably researching and doing, lab work on the last round of flora that we brought aboard the ship. Because part of my job is to figure out how to extract parts of plants and incorporate it into new medicine.
Nice. Okay. Dave, can I just assume you were somewhere off in the ship, inside of the ship, fixing things as most people think you are?
Always.
Okay.
I'm always off on the ship fixing things.
Valerie, I'm going to say you have full confidence that you've set a good course for the ship. So you're not in the bridge. You're off somewhere else. What are you doing off somewhere else? Not in the bridge?
I had the same idea. Since we're kind of just coasting right now, course is set, I'm chilling. So I'm in the cargo bay, which I forgot to mention I am in charge of our inventory here. So I'm in the cargo bay, just kind of like running down my clipboard, checking inventory, seeing what we might need to pick up at our next spaceport.
Okay. John, you're in the bridge. You're in the bridge by yourself. And I would say you have full confidence in Valerie to have set a course to where nothing's going to interrupt you. You're in the middle of space somewhere. There's nothing nearby for, like, miles, I want to say. I don't know what term. What term would best be used in
It
space?
would be like light years or something. Light years,
let's say
seconds,
light years.
something like that.
Nothing's out around you guys for light years. You're just coasting through, so you're not fully paying attention to what's in front of you. You're just... What are you doing? What are you doing, John?
Fucking jerking it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I've just got like a small artifact I
my
brought out for
job.
my room, and I'm just kind of like, not necessarily studying it, but kind of fiddling with it, looking at it and shit.
Okay. All right. So, manners, John. As you're sitting here, kind of like fiddling with this what'd you say it was? The fucking
Artifact.
words. Artifact. Sorry, I don't know what words escape me right now. As you're fiddling with this artifact, you suddenly get a notification from your ship's computer. Foreign object in sight.
Uh-oh.
What do you do, John?
I'm gonna come over the comms, like to the whole ship, and ask Valerie to come to the bridge.
I like set my clipboard down somewhere, and it's got like the pens like on one of those little strings on it, and I like strut into the bridge. I'm like, what do you want, John?
Like, Valerie, there's something coming up that wasn't on the scopes before.
I mean, what is it, like a a planetary body? Like, what
I
do you mean?
have no idea. It literally is just some foreign object.
What the fuck? Do we have any like kind of technology?
You have
This is at
all
game
the
mystery.
technology. You could
So like, are
easily
we able
ask.
to get like a better look at it?
Yeah, do you want to like see if the ship can get a better look at it?
Yeah, like through our like scopes or whatever. Like we don't have to get any closer
Enhance.
physically. But yeah, literally, computer enhance.
First off, Comfort Rose, thank you for the follow. All right. So the computer is going to do as you say. It is going to get a scan of this object, and it's a large ship.
Hmm.
It has a little bit more information. Would you like to know?
Yes.
All right. So, what you are looking at is the ISS Arbok. It's a large ship that has been lost for a while. Just kind of floating in space, and you don't know why it's here in the middle of deep space.
This is some Sigourney Weaver shit.
I'm gonna try to reach out to it on comms and see if there's any kind of fucking response. I don't know why it would be, but you know.
You're gonna try to. What are you gonna say? Are you gonna try to connect to it on comms? What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call out to it. It's ISS Arbok, right?
ISS Arbok.
It's gonna be like, ISS Arbok, this is the Evan Hawk. Are you okay? Like, is anybody there?
You don't get anything back immediately, but you do hear static. Large amount of static comes back, and you can almost hear a voice from it, but it's not clear.
I'm gonna try to fiddle with the controls a little bit. And not too much to like fuck it up, but enough to like kind of see if I can get rid of some static and then ask them to
All right.
repeat themselves.
I will say this. If you want to fiddle with controls, I'm going to make you cool. Do you want someone who might be better suited to fiddle with these
Yes.
controls?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you calling?
Probably Dave.
Dave,
Called.
you're being summoned to the bridge over the intercom.
All right, I'm just gonna pop up through a vent. I was already there the whole time, listening to the static.
I've been in the walls.
Yeah,
Hey,
it sounded.
Dave, you able to do anything about the static? I think I hear somebody, but I can't quite make them out.
Hold on just a second. Let me crawl into here. I'll take a look real quick. I'm just gonna start fiddling with some dials.
Okay.
All right, we'll move to the left. Do you hear anything? Try again.
Arbok, can you hear me?
You hear more static, but it's a little clearer. You hear what sounds like a male voice. And you hear these words. Trapped. Supply closet. Research. And then it cuts.
Okay, sorry, I'm taking notes. Okay. I guess at this point, I'm gonna call everybody to the bridge, because this is kind of like a crew decision on what we do next.
Alright. Summoning everyone to bridge. Captain's orders. You all hear over the intercom.
Well, Cora, as soon as the first call that he made went out for Valerie, Cora started her shutdown procedures for the lab experiments so that everything is properly contained and sealed away for being in the middle of an experiment. And she makes sure first that everything is totally squared away in the med bay, and then heads directly to the bridge.
X, Rebecca, are you guys making your way to the bridge?
Yeah.
Alright. Valerie?
I turn into a mist and I float there.
Valerie, what about you?
Joke, I don't do that. That's a joke.
I mean, I'm already here, but I am I'm sitting
That's right,
in
I forgot
whichever
Valerie was here.
whichever chair is allotted to me. I'm like sitting there, like one leg over the other, and I'm like leaning on one of the armrests with like my head in my hand, like.
bold of you to assume you get a chair. I'm just kidding.
All right. Hello, Rose. I see Ozzy said hello to you. You all make your way. Everyone who wasn't at the bridge now makes their way to the bridge. On the screen, the computer has like zoomed in and blow up the ISS Arbok in the distance. So that is what you see when you first come in. Is a
Oh my
big
God,
image
they
of the
blew
ship
it
that you
up.
didn't think was going to be here. Oh my God, those blowed up, those sons of bitches. What would you like to say to them, Captain?
They're gonna be like, all right, so for a while there was nothing on our scopes, and then as we were kind of coasting, this ship popped up. It seems to be the ISS Arbok, if any of you remember when that ship went missing. I did some comm stuff, Dave helped me out with it, and from what little I could make out, it sounds like somebody was researching and is trapped in their supply closet, but I'm not entirely sure. Literally all I got was trapped supply closet and research.
May I offer a different take on those words?
Sure.
It could be perhaps that they were researching and have managed to trap it in a supply closet.
That's true.
Oh, you silly humans in your supply closets and your
Did they sound in
research.
distress?
It was hard to tell. There was way too much static to kind of get a tone, really.
I want to give you. He sounded calm. I stated that
Okay.
kind of thing. He sounded calm.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
was
You
it,
did say
I'm
that.
also curious. Even though he was calm, was there any kind of distress signal coming from the ship, or like we just happened to stumble upon them in this state?
You stumbled upon the ship, and you guys aren't too close, but Holt called out first. And you got back to static that had to be cleared up, that came back as a general calm voice. But it still sounded like something important was going on. Those were only the words you could make out, were trapped, supply closet, and research.
Well, I think it's very clear that we have to go on the ship.
Are we able to perhaps scan it first? Is that a thing that we have the capability
Like
to do?
scan to see if there's like about like the interior of it.
To
Yep,
the
see if there are
status
any
of the
life
ship.
forms and stuff. Yeah.
Who would you like to have scan?
I'm gonna say our best bet is probably Dave again.
Dave, big man Dave.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
scan the ship, Dave?
technically, I will, because I was looking at the ship when the camera zoomed in on it. I wasn't sure if I saw any sort of damage to the ship, though. It does look like there's some damage to the absolute armor.
All right. So to confirm what you see, there is no outer damage to the ship at all, actually. It looks intact and fine. The only thing you can get from your scans is the ship seems to be in power saving mode, so you can't get a full analysis of it, but you are able to tell the power is on low. So life support's probably not at its fullest. It looks like it is still intact, but you can't get too many scans aside from that. There seems to be a power shortage going on.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure if I like you guys going on there, but I'm not the captain here. It's up to you.
So that I can pack medical supplies in the correct amount, are we able to see how many individuals or life forms there are on the ship?
Negative. The ship is too big and the power supply is too low to get a full scan of it.
Okay.
I would say ultimately the
mhm,
choice is
go ahead.
up to your captain on who's going in and what you need to take. Because I will say, you can all go in.
Yeah,
you
I was
can
gonna
send
say,
a few
I
people
think
in.
I'm gonna wait in here because let me know when you find some kind of alien hybrid you want me to tell you about. Because otherwise, I'm pretty useless in there for you.
I want to volunteer to go. I want to I look to the captain. I'm like, hey, captain, if you're gonna send anybody, like, fuck it, I'll go.
Okay. Cora, are you okay going with Valerie in case there is anybody injured on board?
Yes, I think it would be prudent if I did, yes.
I'm torn on it though, because if nobody's injured on board and there is something and you get hurt, but anyways, I'll send you and Valerie.
I will take the appropriate precautions for boarding an unknown vessel.
Do we have any self-defense weapons
I
in
will
the
say,
cargo bay?
your ship makes a suggestion saying this is a rather large ship. You should send more than 2.
I'm obviously gonna go. How is you guys gonna handle the life support over there?
That's true.
And I would also
Okay.
say you don't have any giant weapons on your ship. You have, like, at most what you each personally deem as self-support. So what do you think you have on you? Like maybe a gun or two and some knives is what you think you would have on you? Like what
Yeah,
are you
like,
carrying for self-defense?
I was just asking, like, if I, like, you know, because, like, in the cargo bay, right, like, it would make sense, like, you know, those pirates are a real thing. Like, if we try and get boarded, like, maybe if we just had, like, some small firearms, like...
Yeah,
you know.
no, you have whatever weapons you think
Lasers.
Valerie would
Pew, pew,
have,
pew.
and whatever weapons you guys want to grab from the ship.
I think Cora would have something to only subdue, not to kill, because that is, of course, against the doctor's code.
Hmm.
I'm grabbing my Han Solo replica blaster pistol from my
You guys should take some tranquilizer darts. Like what? No, what is the limitations on what we have? Because I can be like, here's a special tranquilizer dart that tranquilizes any hybrid aliens. Good luck.
I mean, honestly,
like, I don't know.
Whatever you think you guys would have, you guys go space exploring. I would say you guys don't go to too dangerous of planets, so you're not.
Yeah,
fooling
I want to
him.
say.
I feel like we
wanna
would
say
have like
that-
some kind of like anti-venom stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely.
We probably have
Like going
what
on
like
lab.
Cora described as like a bunch of non-lethal stuff and maybe some lethal stuff just in case, but not a lot because that's
Okay.
not our like first priority.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to assign you guys a kit. This is what you're getting. You are getting 2. I'm going to say phasers. I'm going to say blaster pistols. You're getting 2 blaster pistols. Nothing crazy, but you guys have 2 of them. You are equipped with, each of you gets a knife, and you also have 2 tranquilizer pistols. Because you guys do travel into the forest to get supplies, so you do need them. I'm also going to give you 1 net launcher. A single one, and it is rather large. And that is what you have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring one of the blaster, like one of my blaster pistols and my knife.
Okay. Dave,
So
what
I
are you
think
carrying?
what
I'm definitely gonna carry a knife and my toolkit.
Okay. Cora, what are you taking?
The tranquilizer, as well as my med kit.
Okay, so please remember what you each have on you, because that is what you're going to have. You have 1 gun, 1 tranquilizer, 2 knives, tools, and a med kit. I will also say you will each be fashioned with a spacesuit.
To clarify real quick, is that like between us all, so we have a total of 4 small arms?
That is between
large
the
launcher?
3 of you who are going. Unless someone else wants to go and bring something else, that is what you have on you. Or unless you want to take something else on you. Because you are going to be going out in your suits. So you could attach these things to your suits potentially, but it is whatever you want to take with you. You don't know what you're going into. You receive 3 words maximum, and you see a ship basically on low life support.
You know what? Can I take the net as well? If nobody else is
Yes.
taking it.
I will give you the net launcher. You can attach it to your back.
I'll take one of the blaster pistols, my knife, and my toolkit.
Okay, so you guys have both blaster pistols, 2 knives, toolkit, a tranquilizer, and I'm also going to give you forms of, you know, you're going to have like walkie-talkies or stuff like that, you know, whatever it is in the future, you can talk back and forth. I'm also going to have it so each of your suits is attached with a camera, so the people who are staying behind can see what is happening on the ship.
Right. I assume have like comms.
Yeah, no,
We can
you have
talk to
comms.
each other.
yeah, the walkie-talkies, yeah.
You know, the quote-unquote walkie-talkies. You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
futuristic, but that's
whatever
like
it may
typical.
be in this setting.
The year is 3000 something. Okay, it's not called a walkie-talkie anymore.
I didn't
Is
make
that
up
a
words.
Bold
So
of you
you,
to
what do you
assume
guys?
I
What would you guys like to
always
call it?
yeah.
I like
bold of you.
comms.
Yeah,
Okay,
comms
just
is
call them
fine.
comms. Comms is perfect. Okay. So, at this point, I'm going to say that you guys are going to dock on the ship. And since you don't have an official pilot, it's just your autopilot, with a little bit of maneuverability, your ship is able to dock itself in the lower dock of this ship.
Question:
Answer.
do we have a GoPro?
They have cameras.
Okay.
So the 3 who are going in have cameras, and the 3 of you who are staying behind can't see.
So we're watching. So we're watching it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you're watching it happen live on air.
On my
Screen,
GoPro
basically.
42, yeah, you're watching.
Okay, just being clear.
Yeah. No, for sure. I have something and I can't find it moved. But we are all good. Okay. So, John, using with the power of the ship, successfully docks the ship into the ISS Arbok. You both connect through the airlock. Dr. Cora, Valerie, and Dave are waiting in the airlock for things to depressurize before they fully step onto the Arbok. John, do you have anything you'd like to say to them over comms as they're waiting to board the ship? Or anyone have anything they'd like to say to them?
Yeah, don't die. That would be really inconvenient for my line of work.
If you feel like it's too dangerous, just pull back out. That's about all I'd say.
Pull-out game is weak.
And with that, the doors open, loading you guys.
You have over half
into-
our females with you. Sorry.
loading you guys into the cargo bay of the ship. What would you like to know? What would you like to do?
We see anybody around us?
So you immediately look out around you. And I will say a quick thing to note is the gravity controls aren't on in the ship, so you are in 0 Gs currently. You guys are floating. And you look around and you would see what looks to be a dark, dusty cargo room with just boxes floating about. Really nothing at all. It's just dark. You get occasionally illuminated by like flashing red lights. There's no alarm, just the flash of the red lights.
Dave, you got a flashlight on you? Like in your toolkit?
Yeah.
Hey, can you turn it on and just kind of wave it around the room?
I mean, our spacesuits are likely
Oh yeah, they
have
probably do
built-in like shoulder lamps.
Oh, true.
Tell me what you're doing. Are you turning on your shoulder lamps and getting a better look around?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
In order to turn your shoulder cam on, you just have to say on.
Amazing.
Spacesuit
So you
on.
turn on your shoulder lamps, and the dust in the air is way more apparent now. How is it so dusty in here? Space doesn't collect dust like this. Are you doing any scans or anything of the area?
Most definitely.
Can I scan the dust
Yeah.
specifically and look? Because, and Corey's going to explain this out loud. Dust is largely made up of dead human skin cells, and so it is not necessarily entirely unreasonable that there would be dust, but at the same time, I think that if we measure the dust particulate and cross-compare it against the known dust particulate makeup of humans, we could perhaps be able to tell if this particulate was created by the individuals on board.
Ah!
Can you say that in English, please?
The short version is dust might not be human dust.
Hex is screaming over comms.
Yeah,
Listening
that's
to
what I
you.
said.
Okay,
That's
so
that's
you
what I
take a
said.
dust sample, and I assume with like some form of machinery you keep on you, you quickly scan it right then and there, correct?
Mhm.
It does come back that these are in fact human cells, but they're highly radiated.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, that's not normal.
These cells seem to be emitting unusual levels of radiation, Captain. I would strongly suggest enacting barrier procedures, and we will need to do a decontamination before returning board.
Time for a quarantine party.
I would say your suits keep you very safe from radiation, and the barrier in the airlock keeps it safe from radiation as well. So there's no chance of radiation getting back into the ship, but these cells, this dust that is everywhere, these human cells are all highly irradiated. What your
My
other scans
research
that
tells
you've
me
taken,
that's not a normal amount of radiation for a human.
what the other scans that I assume Ozzy has taken of just the general area, you would find that with the levels of life support being so low, it is incredibly cold, and he finds more radiation just in the air. It's not a ton of radiation, but it's just heightened levels.
While
the
they're doing
cargo
those
bay,
scans,
right?
I'm kind
They're
of
in the cargo
picturing.
bay.
I'm kind of picturing this cargo bay similar to ours, and like I kind of want to just like slowly move throughout it, like closer to the doorway, like not leaving the room, but I
To
kind of
give
just want to
you
like.
a better little explanation of the room that you're in what you assume is the cargo bay because it's full of cargo. You don't know because you didn't get you don't have a map of this place yet, but it is a medium-sized room, with two doors on either side, just with boxes and everything floating. You would assume this is a cargo bay based on it being cargo in here, but I think you would also assume this is a pretty small cargo bay for such a huge ship.
I might like motion to like, or not motion, but like I might talk to like Cora and Dave and be like, hey, do you either of you guys want to like maybe check one of these cargo containers and see what's inside? And I'm gonna keep watching the doorway just in case.
Both doors are closed, by the way.
Yeah, but you never know. Like, you know,
Yeah,
shit, it's a weird situation. Something might come through.
Okay, absolutely. I can check the box. Dave, do you want to maybe see if there's a port you can plug into, get some information from the ship's computer?
Yeah, definitely. I can do that.
All right. I'm gonna make Dave pull for this.
All right.
Ooh. Spooky.
Whenever you have to interface with something, it can't always be good. All right, let's see.
Sorry, I'm reading Rose's comment.
What the-
Just keep pushing it. It's okay.
It's not. There you go. There we go.
Whoa!
Nice.
Hey, please place it back on top of the tower.
All right, one
Don't
second.
forget, you might want to set it down so.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
forgot
so
about this
flatten it out.
view.
You forgot about this view?
Yeah.
Isn't it neat?
Forgot we're all gathered around.
All right.
Intently breathing on the blocks, hoping we don't knock them over.
There we go.
Okay.
Just blowing at it.
I would say you successfully interface with the computer. And with that, you're able to open up a map.
All right, I'm gonna pop this map open and I'm gonna share it with everybody.
Is he able to like directly transmit it to where we are to the
It's
the
showing
main
up
ship?
on your screen now.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's so cool. You're literally so cool. Best game mommy ever.
I
Sorry.
found this.
I found this.
I will
Whoa.
also give you these. 1 second. It's a PDF, but there is a whole detailed section of the map.
Oh, I misspelled the fuck out of that.
I was thinking it was, the Pokemon art box, so I spelled it that way.
So we're in the lowest deck, right?
You are in the hangar right
did
here.
say that we're with dock. In the hangar.
I will also screen share this for you guys so you can see it immediately. And don't have to
Okay.
rely
I mean,
on
the
this screen.
dock? It's like the same thing, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
just-
because it's marked as dock, so I was just...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
so big.
Nice.
You guys ever heard that before?
No.
No.
Actually,
Literally never.
So,
There's
to
this
give
one
you a
time when
quick
I worked with
rundown,
Moss.
there are 3 different levels to this ship. You are currently located in here. What is marked here as the hangar, and what is marked on the physical map as the dock.
Okay.
You sent 3 people to excavate Casa Bonita.
Oh my god. Casa Bonita.
You want to see what the
I
other
may
sections say?
be dumb.
The ones of you who aren't on the ship too can also ask. 'cause
Oh, I
it's
see. Okay,
self-
never mind. I see now. Okay. Where? Why would? Oh, okay. I see. I see where we are then. Okay.
So side note, I see, so since we're in the dock, I'm assuming we're in the cargo area of the dock?
Yep.
Okay.
Are there any boxes that look like they could be safely unsealed?
Most of the boxes look like you can safely open them up.
Okay. I'm gonna, look, listen, smell, all that. Observe the box before opening it.
You just smell a strong scent of spacesuit.
Yeah, no,
You
exactly.
smell your own upper lip. And, and the box looks normal. It just looks like a normal cargo box.
Okay, well, I would like to press the button to have it open.
It pops open close.
Sorry,
A bunch
what?
of clothes. Just a bunch of people clothes.
Oh, clothes, okay.
My research tells me those are human clothings.
Okay, so based on the, because we can see the schematic too, right? Like everybody's seeing the schematic through Dave's shit.
Dave has
Okay.
been generous enough to show you guys the map schematic as well.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Whenever y'all
welcome.
feel safe enough to, try to make your way to the records room and
That's
see if there's a
exactly what I
log.
was thinking. I was just about to say, like, I kind of want to press south, like through the south door. I guess, I don't know if that's south, but like through the door
Through the
towards
left door, I
offices.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then towards the records room.
good. I'm good with that.
There's 3 decks.
Dave, you coming?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the repair area.
I don't think we should split up.
True, but this ship is working off of life support, and it was weak. I don't know how long it's gonna hold up.
Well, I think that we should go to records altogether first, and then you can go to the repair area. I don't think that sending you out there before we know what
I think
happened is a good
repair might
idea.
be good first, just so you can possibly get like gravity back on and everything. But that's up to y'all. Y'all are on
While
the ship.
everybody's
I
having
will
this
fully let you
conversation,
know
I've
that repair
owed
area
You're the
is for
captain.
ships.
Okay.
The repair
Gotcha.
area is for ship repair. Like anything that's into docking.
So you'd have to go to like specific areas on the ship to repair certain things.
I would say Dave, as the engineer, would know if he wants to fix the actual aardvark, he needs to go to engineering.
Which is on the top
Which is
floor.
the-
Well, there's also
Incorrect.
engineering on this deck. There's engineering
Engineering's on
lower
the lower
and
deck.
up. There's
Engineering
there's
is on all 3 decks. It is its own spanning area on all 3 decks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Very fun.
Okay. I see.
While this conversation has been going on, I've opened the door, heading towards the office.
The office with records.
Yeah.
All right. I would say you're having a hard time opening the door. They're all done with power, and the power is low. So if you want to open the door, I'm going to let you have this. You have to pry it open a little bit. It's not too hard because there is some power, but you are working to pry that door open.
Manual override, perhaps?
I can go over and help. That's what this baby is for.
I'm like heaving. I'm like, ugh! As
also
I'm
help.
trying to open this door.
I do have a
Were
cybernetic
you
arm.
asking if there was a manual override?
Mm-hmm.
I think you could possibly manual override it using the keypad next to it, but both of them already seem to be prying it open.
Sounds about right.
Either way, with Dave and Valerie both using it, they are easily able to do it. One person was a little hard, 2 people, no problem. Doors open.
I also have a side question, actually, really quick. Since I have cybernetic eyes, how is my low light vision in this environment?
I would say with your cybernetic eyes, you have pretty good low light vision.
Okay.
And I would say the ones watching from the camera have good low light vision because they can adjust their feet so they can see pretty good as well.
Okay.
In this room, it's
Got
just
it.
a hallway. There's nothing here. You look to your left, there's a door. You look to your right, there's a door. You look in front of you, it's a door. Little hallway, more dust. Nothing special.
I looked at Dave. Dave, you want to help me open this office?
Sure.
You
Same
didn't
deal.
sound very sure, Dave, but thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Same deal. The
If
two of
you-
you easily open the door. Oh, Cora, did you want to interject?
No, it's okay.
You're just gonna let them open doors when you figure they could probably override them. Just like, you know what? They're fine.
Yeah.
Just let him struggle.
So, side question.
Mhm.
The cargo door leading into the cargo bay from the dock area.
Mm-hmm.
How-
They're not there
is
yet.
that gonna? Yeah. Well, never mind. Yeah, fair.
Or-
I wouldn't know anything until we got there.
Okay.
I was gonna ask like how the door was set up, but I wouldn't know until I fucking saw it. So
We'll reach it when we get there.
yeah.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Listen, fuck you.
Amazing. Okay. So you guys make your way into the office. Are you heading straight for records?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose we are. Is there anything like notable in the office, like besides like some desks?
Not at all. It's just an office. There's just that little desk against the window, 2 chairs on the side that leads to a little restroom, and then there's a door that leads into the records area. That door's open, but there's nothing weird here. It just looks like a little office. You're still noting, I'm gonna say you guys have like sensors going off casually wherever you are. You're still noting little levels of radiation. It's still cold, still like dark radiation.
Okay.
What are you doing once you reach records?
I mean, like, so is it like file cabinets in records? Is it like shelves with boxes of files on them?
I should hope that in this.
Is it all
future it's
digitized? Yeah.
digitized.
I was gonna say, are we still using paper records in the
No,
30
it's
whatever?
all digitized. It's its own little hub.
Look
little
for
hub
the
screen.
flash drive. We're still using flash drives and 4000 whatever here it is.
It's a 4,000 gigabyte flash
look
drive.
for
Guys,
the
Nah,
floppy
Master
disk.
Floppy.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just a massive floppy disk floating in the middle of the room.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, to be fair, we're so far in the future, that would be a secure way to keep all your data.
True.
It's funny that
People
you
don't know what a
stopped
cell phone is.
That's true. It would be kind of like an ancient relic.
on. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Ah,
Yeah.
Captain.
So I will
loves
say,
those.
you
Sorry.
do look. It is a little hub. It looks like a little computer area, a little hub to it that just has records on it. There is a little thing where you could put in a little disk, but there's no disk there for you to put in. But you could easily just access the records from here.
Okay. I suppose we start scanning through and see if anything.
Yeah, do we need Dave to be able to access it, or like are we?
No,
able
it's
to
a
just,
simple
like-
little record screen.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
sort
mean-
by latest entry?
Sure. So, latest entry, you received that the ship successfully made a stop at a planet that's a few light years away and picked up some people. The ISS Arbok is a cargo and a people ship. I don't know how to say these words, it's just in my head. They transport people, they transport cargo, a simple little ship just doing a simple little job. Nothing too important, it's just listing off the people that it picked up, and you don't really see anyone of note.
Are we familiar with the planet at all, or we know nothing about that planet?
Not an important planet. It's just indescribable random planet they just went to and picked stuff up on. That's what it says.
Wait, what was the date on that last log entry?
I'm gonna give it about a month.
Are we
How
able?
many people did they? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How many people did they pick up?
It states that they picked up 12.
Okay.
So I'm assuming like, I don't know if it's like a one person like thing that's sitting at this little like records computer. I might like suggest to Cora like to upload it back to our ship so they're also able to look through it while we're going.
Oh
through
yes,
this.
absolutely. Cora like motions down and it's already transferring.
I'm like, oh,
Alright. So I would say the files instantly transfer over to Rebecca, Hex, and John back at the main ship. And I'm gonna help you guys go through these files real fast. It's a bunch of the same. Mundane picking up people, picking up cargo, clothes, food, medical supplies, random people, no really important, just like people getting from place to place. Nothing crazy, it just seems like an ordinary transport ship.
Curious what they meant by research then, if they're just transporting stuff. But I guess
I also
like
want to say
you're-
something real fast because this is my bad.
Yeah.
I just give something away, but this is my fuck up. On deck 2, where the blacked out area is and that label it has on it, act like you didn't see that.
Okay.
That's my fuck up.
Aye, Captain.
Okay.
Hey, I've just got a weird intuition that you guys should go to deck 2.
No, you're
Hey,
probably.
did you guys want to go to
best-
engineering on deck 2?
Yeah, your best bet is probably go to engineering now and try to see how fucked everything is.
yeah, most likely. I'll like turn to our other two. Unless you guys were all saying that over comms. Unless you were saying like, you know, maybe you should go to engineering.
Oh yeah, I was saying that over comms.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I guess I'll lead the way since I feel a little less important than our doctor or engineers. So,
Hey,
I'm.
that's not fair. You are
That's
important.
so valid. Humans do have different value levels.
It's
A wonderful
Hex
comment
that-
from Hex, the human conservationist. I love it so
Humans
much.
do have different value.
well, now that I've been affirmed in being of less value, I am definitely going first.
got
So
no
I'm like
argument.
leading the way back out the office and then like to the left to start heading towards engineering.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna quick pass you through this door again because I assume, despite Cora's like given up on telling you guys that you can just bypass doors because you guys are just pulling these shits open.
We're just doing it.
At some point, Cora's probably like, if you utilize the 3D space that we currently have access to, you could plant your heels against the door and lift with your knees, not your lower back. 'cause
Yeah,
you
Everyone's
don't
like,
wanna hurt
"Cora, shut
yourself."
up!
We continue. Me and Aussie continue straining as hard as people to like open these doors.
All right, cool. So you've now made your way over from the hangar into the cargo bay
love you,
proper.
I'm
You love
assuming
Jordan?
these look like massive like shipping containers, not just
They
like
are.
little boxes of
They're
cargo.
giant, massive shipping containers, and thankfully for you, a lot of them are tied down in the event of there being low gravity. So they're not floating everywhere. There is random stuff that is floating through the debris, is the same as before. Red flashing lights, darkness, radiated cells all over the place. Nothing really too out of the ordinary besides that, but you guys are only standing in front of the big ones, so you can't really see around them right now.
Are there
But
any
everything
like
seems rather
labels
calm.
on them?
Any what?
Any like labels on them? Like are they marked in any way, shape, or
There's
form?
numbers. Random numbers just indicating so they can find them back. But if you were to read out the numbers to your friends back on the ship, it would just tell you that it's just like the
Like more
stuff that is
clothes and medicine and stuff.
nothing crazy. It is the stuff that is listed on the thing.
In the
That's what it
records.
says.
Like a
Stuff on
manifest?
the
Gotcha.
records. Yep.
Cool. I mean, I guess like let's just keep trucking along, like through the next airlock, like making our way towards the back of the ship.
As you make your way towards the, are you going on the left side or the right side? Like just making your way back indiscriminately?
Heads us to the right, tails us to the left. We're going to the right.
Flipping a coin right now.
Yeah,
We're leaving this up to a coin.
we're going to the right.
All right. As you walk down going towards the right, you notice that one of the cargo is open. And
one of the cargo bay doors or one of the cargo like rooms to the side?
One of the cargo like boxes, the giant cargo boxes. It's open.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my fault for not fully describing it.
Mm,
But
no,
it's
you're
open. And as you get closer, you look inside, and this isn't what was on the manifest. It looks like this is an armory.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
what the fuck?
They have blasters and tranquilizers and knives like you do, but they have much bigger ones as well. There's
Great,
a few
people
floating
upgrade.
around. and
Those
there's a few-
assholes.
and there's a few like empty cases floating around too.
So I'm assuming like I have some form
Weapon
of like
smugglers.
yeah, I'm
Sorry.
assuming I have some form of like holster, like
Yeah,
for my
your blaster's
blaster
in a
pistol.
holster.
Okay, yeah. I'm grabbing one of these big ass blaster rifles.
Okay, as you grab the big ass blaster rifle, you realize that it's empty.
Is there any kind of like ammo around or anything?
I would
Like-
say any ammo that's floating around is also empty. There is another gun floating if you want to grab that one.
Yeah, let's check it out. Sure.
It's jammed. This one does
Is-
have ammo in it. It's just jammed.
I'm gonna try and like clear the jam.
I'm gonna make you pull for it.
How did they pull, bitch?
I fuck up and it blows up in my hands.
Like,
You're
hold on a
just
second.
Tearing down the barrel,
I hope you
fucking with
lose
the
a
fucking
finger.
charging handle.
We do
Have you
a
ever handled a
technician with
firearm
you.
before?
I grew up on a spaceport. Of course I had. I'm a little slum rat. We're fine. Don't worry. It's okay.
It's still in there.
Yeah. Did that come out?
No,
It's still
still
in
in.
there.
How is that still?
That's my will to live.
Just hanging
hanging on by a thread.
Oh my god, does it spin so much? Okay.
Amazing. So you are able to successfully clear out that jam.
Sick.
And you now have a fully usable pistol, the blaster rifle.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna say you got about 12 shots in this bad boy.
Sick.
Hope you're a good aim.
Noting
find
as well
out.
the armory, there are signs of a scuffle. There's some blood marks on the walls further down, but you don't see any bodies.
I think I'm going to take 2 of the empty cartridges
Mhm.
and just put them in my toolkit.
Looking through the feeds, do I see any like scorch marks as if blasters got fired, or is it just like there's just blood on the wall?
There's scorch marks. There's clear signs of a fight. Apparently it's your time, Cora. I don't know what for.
I guess because somebody's injured somewhere.
Because there's blood.
Blood licks it up off the wall. Sorry. I'm being
First picture
out
you
the
see,
face
they're
suit.
dead.
That
No,
seems
I'm
more
kidding.
like a me thing.
Alright. But you will continue down the same corridor. There was no signs of a fight, no body. And you make it down to the airlocks on the outside of engineering.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we can just keep continuing. I don't know. We gotta get to this
Hey, yo.
engineering room. We just keep going.
This is in character. Ayo, is this gonna be some kind of Dead Space situation?
This whole time. This is also in character. This whole time I've been thinking about Dead Space.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in Dead Space right now, you guys.
Does an alien safely on your guys' ship? Anyway.
Well, we are in space.
Anyway,
It's neither alive nor dead, I suppose, but
I'm
This
not
might-
a fighter, I'm a lover. And a
What the fuck are you
researcher.
guys talking about?
Despite the low power, the airlocks are still fully powered. It seems a lot of the power is going to keeping those up. So you walk through the airlocks, they do their jam, you get into engineering. What are you looking for?
This is where I turn to Dave, clueless.
I'm just dazed by the size of the airlock. Oh, not the airlock, but the engineering room. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Cora's gonna nudge Dave, and
Whatever it is in your pants.
they're now. I mean, they've been floating. We've been floating this whole time, right?
Yeah. There is low gravity.
Cora's gonna nudge him and then sort of launch herself gently upwards because that whole center part is open all the way up to the second floor.
Cora's correct. The whole of engineering spans 3 floors. The first 2 floors, there is an open area spanning these giant machines in the middle, and the 3rd floor is accessible by elevators located on one side. There's also elevators from the 1st and the 2nd floor, but obviously you don't need to go there. In the middle of these 2 machines on the 1st floor you guys are, looks like a control panel right in the front of the machinery.
I'm gonna go over to the control panel and take a look at it and see if it's what's going on. See if there's anything blocking the power.
All right. How much do you want to observe this? Do you want to pull to thoroughly observe it, or do you just want to take a quick guess?
I'm gonna pull to thoroughly.
He said I'm pulling that bitch.
All right.
Come on,
Also,
Dave,
just
don't die.
preemptively, Cora's gonna yell down or like say over the comms, like, please remember to give me a warning before re-engaging the internal gravity, so that I have an opportunity to land and not fall several stories. Thank you.
Says nonchalantly. How long do you think I've been working at this?
I apologize.
It's okay. I'm not gonna drop you on your ass. It's gonna be okay. Just give me a moment to see what this is.
Dave's doing his thing, and I'm just kind of like nonchalantly, like slowly flipping through the air.
Like how nonchalant we all are.
Just nonchalant.
Let's see
I
what
don't
this
think
flip
Cora has
switch
ever
does.
been nonchalant in her whole life.
What the fuck is nonchalant?
Cora's like, I don't even know what that word
Non-challenge.
means.
Oh, no, Cora knows what every word means.
Nonchalant.
She just doesn't know how to apply it.
Yeah, not if I make one
cilantro.
up.
I love Spanish.
That shit tastes like soap.
But do you know
Yeah.
Handstuffian? No, you
Only
don't.
for some
No, I do not.
people. I
There we
love
go.
cilantro.
Ooh.
Unless you want to
We
teach
speak
me
in
sometime.
vibrations.
Hey chat, how do
Oh.
you feel about cilantro?
What is
I
it?
put
They're
the
on an
shit
ad
on
break
my
right now. They're
titties.
in there for like
Uh-oh.
another 10 seconds.
Okay, tell me when they're out of their ad.
You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ad
Hey,
break should
chat.
be over.
Hey chat, how do you feel about cilantro?
What is your opinion on cilantro? We want to know. We
Does it
here
taste like
aboard
soap to you, or does it make you horny?
we here aboard the Ebon Hawk want to know. Cilantro?
Yay or nay?
See,
It
oh
doesn't
no.
taste like soap.
Ah.
Valid. Okay.
But it makes you horny. Got it.
So I would say,
Oh, got it.
getting back into day.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I don't mind the silly bits. I would say, since you've taken the extra time to fully precaution, you would realize there's loose wiring on the hub here that would have done further damage to the electric system if you hadn't taken the time to fully look at it.
Nice.
This looks like an easy fix. I think I can fix this.
All right. What are the rest of you doing while Dave is taking his time to masterfully fix this hub to get the power back online?
On the second floor of the
Yes.
engineering deck, is that the oh my god, the word just totally fell out of my head. The balcony and
What,
walkways
you?
there. The balcony and walkways there, are they enclosed, or would I be able to like float over a railing there?
You can float over
It
a
looks
railing
like
very easy.
yeah, it looks like railings because it's got
Mhm.
like the dotted line there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was railings or like glass.
Nah, it's railing. So
Okay.
you're making your way onto the railing, the second floor.
Yeah, just to sort of and like shining my light around, checking out, doing scans, being quite thorough. Shocking.
Amazing. I would also say, for the ones back aboard the Ebon Hawk, you guys are consistently getting in like readings of like the levels inside the ship, and you would note that inside of engineering, the radiation has gone up exponentially.
Since we got in there?
Yep, since you got into engineering, the radiation levels have risen exponentially.
Hey, Captain, you want to say something about
Hey
that?
Dave,
Huh?
your radiation's spiking, bud. Like that
I can-
whole section.
That's a not normal amount of radiation for a human.
I can confidently tell you, I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I
no
can
one's
tell.
no one's accusing you, Dave.
Yeah,
We're
that's my
just
bad.
letting
I
you
come
know.
over. I come over. I'm like, yeah, that's my bad, Captain. Sorry.
One moment, just
Sorry, I
one
ripped
thing.
ass.
One thing at a time. Let me finish with these wires real quick. All right, Cora, are you stationary?
I can be.
Alright.
And Cora like pushes herself down so that she's just hovering the right way up.
I like to
Oh,
think Dave is just
on-
ignoring the fact that I'm floating and doing flips in the air right now.
So, okay, we're working with that. Valerie is not paying attention at all. Valerie's having fun going full zero G's here. She's out there flipping, doing crazy shit. She's not really paying anyone any mind, as, like, I would say, John's trying to be like, hey, Dave's about to turn the power back on. Maybe you shouldn't. And Dave turns the power on. And Valerie, you're pulling for me.
Supposed to eat metal.
That one does not want to come out. We're gonna make it.
Amazing pull.
Like how it landed on the table. That was perfect.
Awesome. All right. So Dave reconnects the power. He's seated himself so he will land in the seat at the hub very nicely. Cora's adjusted herself up top, so she just kind of like thunks to the ground. Nothing crazy. Valerie is in the air doing flips. She's going crazy up there. She's having the time of her life. And before she knows it, boom, gravity's back. But Valerie expertly fixes it. How do you land, Valerie?
How
On all
high
fours
up
like a cat.
was I? Yeah, you know what? On all fours like a cat.
You want to describe it?
Yeah, I like to think I was like 10 feet in the air. So I like the gun I had like falls out of my hand, like kind of below me. And I my back was towards the ground, but I quickly reorient and like just before I hit, I like land on my hands and knees. Definitely bruising him, but like not any like long lasting damage.
Okay.
And yeah, like an elegant cat, I've landed.
So Valerie has landed on all fours on the ground, somehow not injuring herself. She's gonna feel a little sore tomorrow, but right now her adrenaline's pumping. She doesn't feel shit. Valerie, you feel amazing right now. You feel like you're on top of the fucking world.
Fucking god. I'm like, no.
As the gravity goes back up on the ship, everything in the ship that was floating crashes down into the ground, and the significant dust that was everywhere goes up in the clouds, making it hard to see around you. You guys can't
Can
see
I-
shit in this moment.
At that time, can I look at the radiation levels? Are they staying the same?
Oh
Are they
no,
continuing
they
to go
can't
up?
shit.
The radiation levels are the same. They're still heightened being in engineering.
Okay.
So,
I
Dave,
quickly grab.
Valerie are on the bottom floor.
I quickly grab the gun that I dropped and pick
Good
it back
note.
up.
Dr. Cora is upstairs by herself, but there's still dust everywhere, so she can't see much either. It's a little clearer up there for her than it is down there for you guys. And so she's looking down over and trying to see if you guys are okay. And Cora, you see something else down there. There's a third human-like shape down there with Dave and Valerie.
I immediately shouted out. Where is it in relation to Dave?
I would say it's coming up behind one of the big machines, so it is like you don't really fully see what it is. You just see another shape like moving in the dust. So Dave, if you're looking at your map, Dave is in the center, and I'm going to say it is behind the circular machine on the left. It's behind it, walking towards the middle.
All right. So over the comms, Cora's gonna say, unidentified figure coming up towards the center from the bottom left, from behind the bottom left pillar.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Where am I at, like in relation to
I'm gonna
to
say
Dave?
you're to his left, further off, over by outside the shop doors is where you are.
Okay. There's
And I'm
lights
gonna
back
say-
on now, right?
The lights are back on. Everything's back on. Gravity's back. Everything's back. And I'm gonna say, as soon as Cora notes out this figure, Dave, you turn to where she pointed out, and you see something dashing through the dust at you. Ozzy.
Wow, I was talking this whole time.
I was talking this whole.
I was saying, because I was sitting here when she called it out, and I was like, "Can you repeat that?" Because I couldn't hear.
Got muted. Okay, she calls it out.
But-
You turn to the direction. Something's moving towards you, very fast.
All right, so I can't even make out what it is. So just reflex. I'm gonna jump over the terminal to get away from it.
Cool.
I'm just gonna Dukes of Hazzard over this thing. All right, let me see. Where should I pull
Cool.
from?
Die.
Die.
You want me-
Anyways.
I should die? Okay, hold on.
No, don't
Flip
die.
table.
Where should I pull from? Yeah, honestly, we're picking away at the middle, so why not? Why not keep doing that? Let's
Just
see.
making it less usable for anybody else that has to make pulls every
Right.
time we take a middle piece.
I know, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. I just gotta make sure I don't pull from somewhere that we've already yanked a middle piece.
Why not?
I mean, we can just keep yanking middle pieces all day.
Where's the fun in
She
that?
says that like it's not gonna also fuck herself over.
I'm
Gwen's like, I've done my pulling. He says,
Oh,
inside the ship.
gonna have to pull more, for sure. But it's okay.
Oh, this is like my second pull for this, so I'm just
This is your third?
playing my third pull. Oh,
You
I'm saying
pulled so
in
much.
engineering.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Awesome. Okay. So this creature is dashing at you. How do you get away from it?
I'm vaulting over the terminal.
Okay,
That I was
you
working on.
vault over the terminal, and whatever this is slams into it just on the other side. And are you moving? What are you doing now if you vaulted over? Are you getting out of there?
Yeah, I tuck and roll. It's like I vaulted over it. I'm doing a roll, and I'm just bolting.
Where are you bolting towards? Because the
See,
airlock's going
since
to take a while to open.
Oh no, I'm not going for the airlock. So you said it came from the left middle Hold on,
It
where's
is
this
now.
thing?
It is now at the terminal in the middle. It is fully crashed itself into the terminal in the middle. You still don't have a good eye because the dust is everywhere.
Right, but I can't just fire. We're in engineering, so I'm gonna roll and go behind the large machine on the right.
Okay, so Dave's making a tuck and tumble for the right. Valerie, what are you doing?
Well, I've reoriented now. I've got my blaster rifle. I've got that shit raised, and I'm slowly approaching the terminal, like with my gun pointing at like where I heard the sound from. I still can't like see super clear, but and I also like with it being super fucking dusty and now the lights are on, I turned off my shoulder light, so I'm not just like blinding myself
Okay,
with the dust like reflecting it back into my face.
so are you approaching this thing, and is your intention to shoot, or is your intention to see what it is?
I'm gonna try and get a look, but if it starts charging me, I'm blasting.
All right, how close are you?
Well, so I was over by the shop, and it's at the terminal, so I'm kind of like...
And remember, it's on the inside of the terminal, so those... I don't have names for them. The fuses that are on either side, the giant circle metal fuses, would make it so you'd have to get real close if you want to get on the other side. So are you just waiting on the far side of the terminal from where you were?
I'm slowly walking towards the terminal, like from where I was.
Okay. As you are slowly making your way over to the terminal, I would say Cora gets a first good look at this thing. It was shaped humanoid inside the dust, and the dust is starting to settle just a little bit, and you would see it is very human-like, but it just doesn't have any skin. And its limbs are all bent in backwards, and it's moving weird. It's
In
almost
dead
kind
space.
of like, I don't even know how you would describe it. If you had to compare it to an animal, it's moving like a monkey. It still looks just like a skinless human, though. Can you get a good eye of this too, Valerie?
Am I seeing this on the cameras?
You guys, whatever they're seeing, you're seeing. So if you guys are looking through Valerie's or Cora's cameras right now, you guys would see this.
Cool. What the fuck is that? Do I have any insight?
Your alien expert just told you. They
So
don't
am
know
I
who the
able to
fuck
see
this
it
is.
too, or is only
It's
Cora
standing
able
up.
to see it?
It's shaking its head and it's standing up and it's looking at you, getting ready to charge.
Well, I start blasting.
Cool.
Wait. Oh God, no.
Good, Ozzy?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking of like Burnfall. Just be like, wait. No.
Wait.
We're in engineering. You're gonna
Ooh.
start blasting with all this shit around.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Ozzy's heart just like
It
blasting.
literally
engineering.
almost blew up all of us.
That's all I hear is a loud clink.
Amazing. Okay. So this thing's gearing up. It's about to charge you. You don't even give it a chance. You shoot it once in the middle of the head, and it slumps over. Dead.
After I shoot it, I'm walking up to like investigate it.
Hey, I'm gonna need like 1,000,000 samples of whatever the fuck that's about.
Can I go to the... Do we have any... If I were to go to the like lab or wherever we store like research books, would we have anything on different like alien species?
Just the
Well,
computer, I assume.
I'll tell you what. Rebecca.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I that's what I was asking before. Like, do I have any insight on this?
I'm
This
like,
is
can I
really
go and see
my
if we
expertise.
have any...
Okay, to answer
Like,
both
to,
of
like,
your questions
cross-match
and to
it?
keep this going. Hex, you have no clue what this is. This looks like
Okay.
just a skinless human moving weird. From first
Okay.
look, you have no clue. Rebecca decides to go get research books from the lab. So, while I'm saying after Valerie shoots this thing dead, Cora, Dave, you guys are going to make your way over to Valerie to get a good look at this thing. And Rebecca is going off inside the Ebon Hawk to go look for research books. And as you walk towards the back of the ship, you notice you hear a loud pounding sound
Oh, perfect.
coming from your guys' airlock.
Oh, perfect.
It's loud, and it starts to shake the back of your ship.
Is there, like, would they feel it or only am I feeling it?
You feel it because the lab's closer to the back.
Okay. Is there a, hold on, I need to see the picture of our ship again. Okay. In the lab, is there like an intercom that I could, like a intercom button that I could press?
Yeah, there's comms everywhere.
Okay, I'd like to go to the nearest like comm area and just like fuck. I would like to ask for John to come to the lab.
The intercom lets John know that his presence is needed in the lab.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way down there.
Are you staying here, Hex, or are you following?
I mean, I feel like I should stay here because somebody's gonna keep in contact with what's going on the ship.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough,
why I
fair
only
enough.
asked for one of them.
All right. John, you make your way back, and as you start walking towards the lab, you start hearing the pounding sound because it's getting significantly louder. And Hex, in the front of the ship, you receive an alert. There's a breach in your airlock.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
I go to the intercom and I say,
Airlock breached.
hey, humans need to breathe air, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a breach in the airlock.
Ah. That's a problem.
I would say your ship is noting to you guys, despite it bringing a breach in your airlock, it's the airlock leading to the... Fuck, I always forget the name of this ship, even though I have it in front of me.
The
Arma.
Comedy, don't worry about it. I knew what you meant. Oh,
I know what you meant. I know it's for comedy. I'm not saying that because, the fucking Arbok. It's a ship leading to the Arbok. Despite, like, you know, Hex saying that, it is the airlock leading to the Arbok. So your air levels aren't going down, but you guys just saw your friends get attacked by something, and something's clawing into the ship, and it just breached your first level of airlock.
Do we have any, like, I guess, lockdown, like, protocol if we were to, like, hit, like, a big red button and then, like, the ship goes on lockdown? Is there anything like that aboard?
No. This is John's second ship. He didn't have as much money getting this one. He couldn't afford
Jonathan!
lockdown.
I'm sorry, could you afford a ship?
No, but my grandpa
I could.
John, what I want to say that like my
While they're
brain is
talking
just
Hex,
like,
the ship lets you know second level of airlock breached.
all right, John, what are we doing?
I need to fucking look at this map real quick. Okay, so you are where?
You guys are in the lab.
Okay, we're in the lab. Okay. Our
The airlock is
best
all the way in the
bet.
back.
Yeah. Our best bet is, well, what my plan is, and you should probably come with me, is I'm going to go down, like towards the, well, I'd say towards the fuel area, but towards the side of the ship that has medical. Are the doors, are they like completely like steel, or do they have like glass, or how are the doors? Like basically what I'm asking is, if I looked back, could I see what's back there?
Let's see. I would say you can't right now because the doors are closed and they're steel, but you could easily access your cameras and see what's back there.
I'm gonna come over the comms as I run towards the bridge and ask Hex to see what the fuck is back there.
What? You want me to go?
No, I
You're
want
saying-
you to look at the cameras.
Yeah, I've been looking at the cameras.
As the second level of airlock has breached in, it's 2 more creatures like the ones that attacked your friends on the ship.
Okay, well, what I can tell you with my expertise is that I still don't know what the fuck they are.
But it's 2 of the same, is basically what you're telling me.
It's more of the whatever the fuck that was from earlier. Weird skinned humans.
Did they take all the blasters, or do we still have blasters aboard?
No, I want to say they took one. No, they took.
They took both.
But we had
And
2
they
blasters and 2 tranks.
You had 2 blasters, 2 tranks, multiple knives. You have 1 trank, some knives.
Okay.
And they took the net too, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yes.
they did. Cora did.
I would say as you guys are talking, the ship is letting you know that what has made its way, these monsters that have made their way through the airlocks are now pounding on the back doors.
Over comm, I'm going to let Hex. I'm going to ask Hex to let the other people know what's going on.
I would say at this point you guys have reached. Are you guys headed to the bridge? Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm heading to the bridge.
I would say at this point you guys have made it to the bridge. Your ship is not that big.
Okay. Then I will just go over comm and say, airlock on what's our ship called?
Ebon Hawk.
Ebon Hawk has been breached.
The EH.
Whatever attacked you guys is coming onto our ship, and there's 2 of them.
You guys hear this over your intercoms as you guys have started like observing this creature. You've done some scans, you've done some looking. It is a highly radiated human, but there's something else here that you can't quite tell what it is. And you would give it more time to look into, but your shipmates have just told you they're being attacked.
Well, time to head back. No?
Okay, you know what? First of all, I'm not happy right now. You're telling me that my ship is being attacked right now. They ripped open my what? My airlock? Do you know how long it took me to fix
up your
that?
ship.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back.
Come quick.
I'm definitely gonna run back to the ship because I'm not happy. Nobody messes with my shit.
So without thinking about it, you start running back.
I want to also over comm say, as soon as they are in the engineering bay, as soon as you get onto the ship, you will be in the same room as them.
All right. Well, good thing I have a blaster then.
Okay.
God,
so in the time it took you guys to have this conversation, the monsters tore through the door in engineering and have ran all their way up to the doors near the escape pods and are now tearing. They're both at 1 now. They're both tearing through it. And I would say, as these monsters are going through, there's 2 of them tearing into 1 door. The cameras would let you know that there's more motion in your airlock.
Motherfucker.
While you pan your cameras over to your airlock, 5 more of these things are running in.
Great, I turn into liquid and I move through the vents and I get the fuck out of there.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to come back to that. If that's what you really want to do, we're going to come back to it. But the 5 more of these things are now inside of your ship. 2
So that
of
makes
them,
7 total?
There's 7 total.
Okay.
2 of them, 1 each, have like hurled themselves into your escape pods and are tearing them the fuck up. And the other 3 are now also at the same door with the other 2, just wailing on it.
Over comms, I'd like to let them know that the number has increased and it's now 7.
Oh, those
I'm gonna
poor
come over
unfortunate
comms
bastards.
with a little bit of more urgency. Get the fuck on the ship so we can detach and figure out what the fuck we need to do.
I guess. So we have been made aware. Us on the other ship.
They made you guys aware. They're saying that they're being attacked.
Now,
so, with your urgency, and go ahead, Dave.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely gonna run back to the ship because my stuff is being destroyed. Now, we did notice that there was something on that. I didn't even talk to Valerie and Cora about it. I don't know if they're staying to look at it further while I go handle my stuff.
Well,
But
they
that
have
is an
time
option,
because
right?
you're being stopped by the airlock because you need to get
Yep.
in this airlock and go through.
I'm tapping my foot,
And I'm gonna
just waiting
say
for this
Cora
thing.
and Valerie are both going with you. Valerie because she wants to fight, and Cora because she's worried and can't be alone right now. She only has a net and a tranquilizer.
You know me so well.
So you guys are waiting in the airlock, and Dave is just pissed. These things are on your ship, tearing stuff apart. How the fuck dare they do that? How dare they touch all your work? And as soon as
Sons
the
of
door to
bitches.
the airlock opens, and you're back walking into the cargo bay, there's movement running around. There's more of these things in here. You can immediately see 3 in the hall off the back that see you, and you can see more on top of the cargo things just jumping around. This place is full of them. What are you doing?
Well,
First of all, I'm taking it in. All right.
am I able to? A question
Just
about
tell
the
me what you're
polls.
doing. Don't question me. What are you doing?
Okay. Yes, game mommy. I fuck it. I'm stepping in front of Dave, and you know, as Danny DeVito once said, I started blasting.
Are you using the big gun?
Yeah.
All right. So
And
I
it
will
still has
say, with
11
your
shots.
cybernetics and with a lot of the dust being gone, you have a better view on these things as they move, and you have a better eye on them. You've counted that there is about 9 of these fuckers in here, and you have 11 shots. Please make 2 pulls for me.
Say less.
God, by the time I pull, there's gonna be nothing to fucking pull.
Probably.
It's kind of the disadvantage of not going on the ship, but you wouldn't know that until it actually happens.
While they're doing that, can I equip myself with knives?
I would say there's you have your extra trank and some emergency knives in the bridge, but you guys, there's also emergency suits. Because
should put
as
some
they're
suits
doing
on.
that, more of these things keep coming on the ship and are just fucking everything up.
Okay,
A
I'm
few
gonna
of them
suit
are
up.
trying to get to you. You're suiting up. Hex, John, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna suit up too, because I'm planning on, once everybody's on the ship, to detach from the ship so we don't get more on the ship. And I'm gonna tell Hex and fucking Rebecca that as well.
Turning into a liquid.
Okay, are you turning into a liquid and make you... I'm gonna have you pull for that. Just because the
I
situation
would say that because I'm not trying to pass through anything.
Mhm.
I'm just doing that as a defense mechanism.
Okay. So since you're just doing it instinctively, you don't have to pull.
Yeah.
You're just like a puddle on the ground is what's happening.
I'm not a puddle. I basically turn into a jelly, like a floating jelly.
Okay, so you've turned into your
Because
jelly
Alex
form.
Mack.
Yeah, I'm all tentacles right now.
All right, yeah. You're kind of taking defensive measures, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I also feel like I can this is my version of a spacesuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Okay. So you guys are all prepping in spacesuits as these things are running into your ship and just tearing it apart. Valerie made her shots successfully. So, there is... How many of these fuckers did I say? There was 9?
9 out of my 11 shots.
Alright.
Yeah.
You've proven yourself to be a sharpshooter. And with this thing, you take out 5 of these guys. And the other 4 just book it. A few of them are going into the vents. A few of them are running off into different spaces. They're gone. But
Not the vents. It's my safe space.
A lot of the stuff in the gravity coming on has been knocked over and down. It is a lot more hazardous to get back into the area through the cargo bay. You just have to climb over more things, which is just going to take you longer to get back into the main ship. While you guys have taken out your aliens in your area and are going for it, Rebecca, Hex, and John, you guys have suited up. because you have no clue what's going to happen here. You are in a bad position. You only have a tranquilizer and a knife, and your fighters are on the other ship. John's not bad, but he's not at his peak. You guys are at
There's
disadvantage.
fucking 7 of them.
I feel like X is more concerned for you guys, because I feel pretty confident in my abilities, but I worry about the future of the human race, and I don't want you guys to die out. So I really am going to do everything in my power to keep you alive.
Mhm.
And if that means covering you in my jelly, then so be it.
So, in the haste, your ship's computer has made you an escape plan. Your ship's idea is that you are going to get off, and you're going to go into the fucking... why do I always... The Arbok.
Oh no, it wants us to go
Arbok.
on the other ship.
That's our ship's escape plan?
That was your ship has suggested. These things have been tearing apart your ship. They've
Yeah, to be
been
fair,
Yeah, but
our
they are
escape
on the
pods are
other
fucked.
ship.
Yeah, but for some...
Coming.
You've also got to think, there's more weapons on the Arbok, too.
It's also just way bigger in general.
Yeah, and our
So-
airlock shot, so even if we did take off,
Right.
we'd constantly have to be in our suits.
Here's what I do. I turn into an hold on. I turn into a thin layer of jelly, and I cover Rebecca, and I say we are going to the other ship, and then I start walking.
All right. Each of you, based on what your ship suggested is best in this moment, are now making a beeline for the Arbok. You are
I'm moving
hoping to
Rebecca
get there.
against her will. Sorry, that's what I wanted to be clear about. I'm walking for her.
You are
Oh,
hoping
you're
to get
walking
safe.
for me?
Yeah. I covered you so that I could walk towards the ship for you.
Okay. Here's what we're doing. John, Hex, I need a pull from both of you. Hex first.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Hello, Lorink.
Hello, welcome to the ship.
That was a good pull.
Welcome to the ship show.
Yeah, welcome to the
As a
ship
quick
show.
description
That's
is
right.
what's happening while we're pulling. I'm so sorry, buddy. I don't stream consistently, and it's been so long.
Oh no. He fell.
Oh no.
Hold on, I gotta.
Ashiro.
Where would they know you from?
Yeah, where would I know you from? 5M. Oh, what server?
I was like, that is. Do you know how many people from Private we know?
Too many.
Rockford. Was that a server named Rockford?
That Rockford? No way.
I don't remember a server ever named Rockford. Sorry, you guys both did your polls?
No,
Mhm.
I didn't
No, I did
realize
mine.
JJ did hers. Okay, I'll get this one right.
I heard you almost misgender me.
Listen, shut up.
Hey JJ, what's
Yeah, I'm
Hex's
sorry to say, I
pronouns
don't-
today?
I don't remember ever playing on a server called Rockford.
Any.
Any all?
Yeah.
Just to give you a quick
I'm trying
description
to
of what we're
embrace human
doing.
culture.
A quick description of what we're doing. We're playing a tabletop RPG game called Dread. Right now, we are fully embracing in, I would say combat, but you know, there's a lot of running away.
Yeah, well you would too.
No,
We're not
that's
running
fully
away, we're
understandable.
tactically retreating.
I'm tactically retreating.
I'm
Alright.
not running away.
Hold
We're
I'm
advancing to the
being
rear.
Smart.
You're not even doing anything, Rebecca. Hex is
First
running
of all,
you
I'm
away.
being held against my will. First of all, I
Protect
didn't
you.
get a choice, and that's why I'm not pulling. Anyway,
I'm a
Your turn.
conservationist.
and you're in
Pull.
love with me.
What's up?
Well, that's why
It's
I
your
covered
turn.
you and not anyone else.
I already pulled.
Did you?
I literally
Yeah.
just finished pulling.
Holt's a puller.
He did.
Anyways.
His is the middle one. I didn't,
Okay.
but mine was on the edge.
He sure does
This is
know how
what
to
I
pull
get
out.
for being dumb.
Well, he hasn't gotten anyone pregnant yet, so.
Alright. You
Give
guys
it time.
go to the other exit of the ship that they aren't beating on, and you get ready to run. Hex running for Rebecca, and John running for himself.
I feel like a child.
No, I just. Well, actually. Yeah, I am gonna belittle you a lot, so get used to it.
That's fine. You're the top, babe.
Yeah, I am. That's right.
As soon as the doors open, you guys make a dash for it. Just running through your ship, trying to get to the airlock as quickly as possible, not paying any mind. One of these creatures that's fucking with your escape pod sees you guys running and lunges at John. John, I need you to pull again.
Oh no.
Oh
Damn.
no.
We are pulling way more than we ever did in the last campaign.
It's only our first round. How
There's
are we
a
gonna
lot
win
of
this entire
pulls.
game?
Oh, people are dying.
Wait, out of game question, how many sessions is this one?
It's also 3 acts.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And this is the first
brick.
one?
Yeah, this is the first one. It actually wanted me to make you guys pull way more, and I held back on that.
That's the brick you chose?
That's the brick. I mean, it worked, I guess.
It worked, but oh fucking
Oh, that's
Christ.
fucking Jesus.
Oh,
this is
God.
what happens when you make me pull twice. It starts
It
leaning.
worked, but at what cost, you know?
Oh, God. Dear God.
How do you avoid getting attacked by this thing?
So is it like hang on.
It's coming
Let
up
me look
behind
at
you and
this
it's
real quick.
lunging at you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and kind of like sidestep it almost.
Mm-hmm. Well, not
Like, just
almost.
kinda-
Whatever you say happens right now is happening.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna like not necessarily full on dive, but definitely throw my weight behind like a sidestep and just kind of get out of its way while also kind of
You just
trying to keep
dodge.
momentum. Yeah, I could have
Okay.
just said dodge, you know.
I
Like,
could have just said that.
I mean, however you want to
I
describe it,
step
whatever you say
around
happens
it.
right now within reason is happening. As this
Yeah.
thing lunges for you, you sidestep out of the way and it lunges in front of you and you keep going. You use your next step to just keep lunging yourself forward. Hex with Rebecca is a little bit ahead of you, but you are still keeping up with them as you guys make your way all the way out of the Ebon Hawk into the cargo area of I keep
Arbok.
the Arbok.
I
love
knew
how I
you were
keep
going
forgetting the
to.
ship
I was
name.
like, I'm already gonna say it.
I keep forgetting
There's
its
so
name,
many
and
blocks.
that's so funny.
Block.
As you guys make your way into the Arbok, your ship detaches from the dock
Oh my god, you're kidding.
and is now flying away.
Oh my god.
Well,
this is
hopefully it
so
stays on
bad.
whatever course I set previously.
I'm just gonna come over
All
and
of my
hey Dave, I got
stuff.
bad news.
All of my stuff.
Thank God I can afford new
What
stuff.
do you mean? What do you mean you have bad news?
Ship's gone.
Audie's gone.
I kind of hated that ship anyway. It had a
There's,
horrible
there's
name.
no way she would just
Oh.
leave.
My sex toys.
All of my research.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I
Where
got
are
some
y'all
crap
at right now? Are y'all still in the cargo
Wait.
bay?
Before you continue,
Oh. Yep.
I don't want to know whatever you're gonna say. Just don't say it.
session's done.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Just leave it on the cliffhanger like that. I
What
love
a
it.
point to
Damn.
leave off.
No! That's so. Are you serious?
Oh
Yep.
my God. You're a deviant for that.
Fucking telling me that Audie's gone.
Yeah, the last thing Dave hears before it fades to black is, "Hey, our ship's gone."
Could you imagine, like, if this being a TV show, that would 100% be where it ended for the season?
Oh,
Hey,
for
ship's
real.
gone.
Season
And it's just
finale.
like it's Dave breaking down into tears, and then it like credits.
Not just tears, tears of rage.
We all just stand there awkwardly, like watching, like ooh.
Like we're just circled around him as he's fucking bawling
just, like,
and like
rubbing our elbows, like ooh, ooh.
Oh, no.
he's like
Nah, it's
punching
just like
the
a
walls
Sith.
and shit.
It's just like the Sith seething. I'm just seething in anger.
Yeah,
Tears
we're all
running
just
down my
sitting there
face.
basking
Grimace.
in the awkward atmosphere.
Actually, I want to retcon
Where's my
something a
grimace
little
shake?
bit. I want to retcon this because I think it would be funny. As you guys get on the Arbok, Dave, Cora, and Valerie make it to you to see the ship fly away.
Oh no!
So Dave gets to see the ship
Dave.
leave.
Rip.
You run up right as it like is out of reach.
Like,
Yeah, so there's no chance of you like
Some
jumping back
dramatic
onto
like
the ship or
slow
something.
motion where Dave sticks his arm out.
Move
and
out of the way.
You guys are like
tears
holding
in his
Dave, like
eyes.
Dave, you
Let
can't
me go.
go.
Let me go.
Yeah, and then the door closes on him with his arm outreached.
It's like if I'm gonna
And then
die, I
the
want it to
credits
be with
roll.
her.
The credits roll when the door closes, and the last thing you see is Dave like,
He's like screaming.
yeah. It's just like a silent shot of him screaming.
And that's the end of the session.
Oh, that's depressing.
Rip,
baby.
Dave.
Well,
I don't know. That's worse than Dave just dying for him.
Dave would rather just die.
He would no. He would have. He would have rather just died.
You die with the ship, yeah.
Dave's
I'm not
truly
leaving her.
The
She
captain
come
that
back
goes
for
down
me.
to the ship, but he's not the captain.
All right.
Secretly, Dave has a romance with the onboard AI of the ship, and that's why he's so upset.
It's like a
Sorry,
My Strange
Dave.
Addiction episode.
Yeah.
The AI just comes over. I'm sorry, Dave. You can't come yet.
Was this her or whatever that movie
Is
was?
that called edging? When AI tells you that you can't come yet?
When the AI edges you.
You can't just edge me like this.
For all you know, it's programmed to never let you come.
God, that would
This
be a
session went
nightmare.
quicker than I thought it would, but I think it was good.
That
gonna
session
end
was
the stream
great.
Here. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit more, but I will be ending the stream here. Thank you to everyone.
Hi,
13
guys.
viewers. What the fuck?
Did you not realize that? We've
No!
had 13 viewers we've had 13 viewers for a long time.
We had
Yeah.
14 minutes there.
Like probably for the last hour or so.
Yeah.
Jesus! I wasn't paying attention. I was
We're
getting into the
famous!
story. Nah.
I think they were getting into the story too.
I hope whoever was here is getting into the story. I'm really excited for this one, and I think we have a really cool setup for this one.
Yeah.
We will.
I wanna-
So I did want to say this on stream. It was, and I want to get your guys' vote here on stream so we all know. So Kaylee can't make next Sunday. Would you guys be fine doing it on Monday next week?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be fine with
Should
that.
be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I don't
Wait.
know.
You don't.
I
know?
don't.
You
I'm not
think-
gonna. I'm not gonna know yet because I. Sometimes I do have class on Mondays, so.
I
Mhm.
mean, like,
Well,
if we
kind of
really
like a
need to, we
wait
could
and
always
see when
push
we
it
get
off.
closer.
I was like, my Monday is completely free, so I can like hang in suspense. It's fine to just wait, and then
Wait,
once
could
JJ
we, I
goes-
want to ask because I don't remember. No, JJ works on Saturdays, so we can't do Saturdays. If
Mhm.
okay, so we'll say
No,
maybe.
we could do Saturday. I don't work on
You do
Saturday
Saturday?
anymore.
Can everyone else do
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yes, as long
Yeah,
as
I
it's
could
at,
do
yeah, if
Saturday.
it's at this time.
Okay, I know Artem isn't here. I think she stepped off for a bit. I will ask her later when she comes back. So we're either gonna do this again next Saturday, same time, and if not, we'll end up skipping that week and we'll start again next Sunday. But thank you for everyone who hung around. Thank you for everyone who's invested in the story, and thank you for you guys for, as always, being amazing role players and silly, goofy crackheads and humoring me.
I've
in
never
our
made a
second
joke
time.
once in my life.
In our second time attempting to play Dread.
Hell yeah.
This campaign is Metal Sky. It's beneath the Metal Sky, actually. You have a good night too. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Night,
Game was just, I'm
Pookie.
hungry.
Gordon, I'm full.
Oh, Gordon, I'm thirsty.
Look, Gordon.
Oh, soda. Ropes.
Hello, Gordon.
We can use those as
Gordon,
reverse
see
picks.
faster.